Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome. I'll turn it to JPAC if there's any notes from JPAC first.
Yes. Hi, welcome everyone to today's last singing session with Carla. Yes, it's so sad. And I just would like to remind you all, if you would like to listen to the session in Bahasa Indonesia, you can turn on the interpretation feature down below. And also don't forget to turn on your camera at all times possible. And we'll be listening to Alex and Kita Pertasari today for our one-on-one participant. And don't forget to fill in the presence form in during the break. So yeah, I'll give it to you, Carla.
Thank you so much, JPAC teen, Nabila, everybody. Welcome. I can't believe it. Like, I woke up thinking, oh my gosh, how is this possible? I'm already sad, but we do have sort of the culmination of our work coming before us still. We have the audition workshops and we have the performances. So I'm gonna try not to get too sad or emotional here. As we normally do, I'm gonna hear two singers this morning. Then we're gonna take our break, and then we're gonna come back, do our warm ups, our stretching, our warm ups, play some games, and call it a day. I am in the second part of the session, gonna do a bit of review. Guys, I really want to say, like, remember the very first session when I said get a notebook? Remember, I showed you guys my notebook and write everything down there so that we're throwing a lot of information out. And my hope is that you have the tools in the notebook to go back. Yay, thank you for showing me, Idham. So that, if you forgot something, you don't have to rely on your memory. You've got a book. Also, remember that these sessions have been recorded. JPAC has the whole library of all the things we've gone over. So let's just plow through here because I know we've got a lot to cover, and I'm really looking forward to our singers today. Let's see. I think we're starting this morning with Alex. Is that right? Let's please give me a hand in welcoming Alex down. Hi, Alex. And guys in the chat, what are your job, your rules here? Are we're gonna give Alex some feedback on repertoire selections. We're gonna think about, is Alex a soprano or a mezzo soprano? What kind of Fach is she? So let's be super positive and excited here. Alex, you're our second to last singer. We're so excited. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here. My name is Alex. I'm 22 years old. I've been on and off singing since I was really little, since I was 7. And today, I'll be singing "Shallow" by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Hopefully, I do a good job of it. Yeah. Um, and I think to me, this song talks about inviting people to break expectations.
So well said, Alex. I'm already like so excited to hear you. Can you just tell me, maybe in a sentence or two, why did you pick this song? What attracts you to this song?
Well, on a technical standpoint, I think this song, I can really show you my limits with the song for obvious reasons that I think everyone knows. For the second one, I think I can also emotionally connect with the song the most. I had some
Mm.
passes with a friend, and she says, "Yeah, the song you can really emotionally show uh, the emotional aspects of the song." So that's
Are
why.
you nervous at all? Because you seem like you've got this. You seem so confident.
I am very I kept listening to the song nonstop to just make sure I grasped it
Oh, you've
today.
got it. But I think it's surprising for the rest of us to hear that you would have any nerves because you come across as very confident, like not in an arrogant way, but like self-assured. Do you guys tell me in the chat, do you see that? Does she seem nervous at all? You seem like fun and energetic and like we can't wait to hear you. So, guys in the chat, come on, this is the last class. I need to feel my people. I need mi gente. I need you guys to like blow up the chat today. Let's give it up for Alex. Alex, the stage is yours whenever you're ready.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me start screen audio sharing. Okay. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times, I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. And in the bad times, I feel myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can't hurt us. We'll fall from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Oh, ah, 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 ah. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash to the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now. Thank you. Oh.
Woo! Alex, you killed it. That was amazing. That was so good. Yes.
Aku masih di jalan. Kita jadi makan kok. Sabar ya, honey bunny, sweetie pie. Kesel nyetir sendiri, bikin si bucin jadi super nyebel.
I don't know what just happened, but it was like
Sorry, there
so
was an
exciting.
ad going on. I played that on YouTube. But
No
thank
way.
you.
That was actually kind of perfect. Oh my gosh, your voice is so soulful. Guys in the chat, now it's up to you. What else should she be singing? What are some repertoire? What do you want to hear Alex's amazing voice do? And what do you think, soprano or mezzo? Alex, to you. Wow, I have so many ideas. Like it's amazing. Like your artistry is really, really awesome. First of all, how do you feel? How did you feel that went?
I felt, I think because of my nerves, my throat and my mouth was drying up a little bit. It's not as I didn't feel that my pipes were optimal at that, but I was happy with the performance. I think maybe in middle school, if this information helps, I used to be in alto.
Yeah.
Yeah, and but I've been moved to soprano before, so I think I might have that range, but I am more comfortable with um, alto. Like I'm more stable there, and I just love this song, especially the belting that Lady Gaga does. I was excited for that part.
Oh, you killed it. It was so, so good. It's amazing to me that you say you were nervous because like truly from our standpoint you come across as like very centered, very like not nervous. And so it's really cool to see how well you're able to control your nerves like and not show that. Do you have any tips on that that you would share with the group?
Um, I'm trying as hard as I can uh, to focus my nervous energy towards a goal and being, succinct and just focus on all the good stuff and just manifesting good energy, even if just now I messed up or anything. I think I would have just been like, oh yeah, I messed up, but I was
Definitely
happy
did
to
not
perform
mess
well.
up. Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. So, I'm looking through the chat here. Yes, some really, really nice ideas. I also agree, Kita, A Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. I think you would kill that. I think that would be a great song for you. Adele, have you played around with any Adele?
I did. I think I was considering, because I really do like screamy songs when well, Rolling in the Deep.
Yep.
I was
Yep. Yep.
considering
I
it,
can see that.
yeah, but I
I can
didn't.
see that. And
I was afraid of doing something too technical.
oh no, that's what we're here for. We're like a experimentation lab for technique here. Jar of Hearts, Hilda says. More, yeah. Songs like Speechless, Gypsy, You and I, good suggestions. Beyonce songs, Rowana says. What do you think? Would you be up for Beyonce?
Oh God. I
I could
guess.
hear it.
E- um, I honestly, I wasn't confident enough to like sing all those big shot songs, but this
Oh
is
no, definitely,
definitely a
definitely.
major confidence booster. Hearing this.
I think we're seeing that a lot. You and I by Lady Gaga. Also, Eurydice from Hadestown. Annie from The Greatest Showman. So, here's some thoughts I have. First of all, have you sung any musical theater?
I love I was obsessed with Hamilton and I considered rapping, but I didn't it, I the,
Because you
I
know
would
we're going to
be
want to hear a second song. We're going to want to hear at least one more song.
oh, I didn't prepare anything quite I never enough, but it was a bit too high ranged for me. I was more comfortable with this song.
Okay, very cool. So if you were to have a musical theater excerpt for an audition, let's say, go to.
I think it depends if if I think they're more likely to accept me for a huge performance song, it would be s- definitely something from The Greatest Showman, like Never Enough. Yeah,
Okay,
but
good.
if it's something more in touch and very theatrical, I would choose. It's just because it's in my head, stuck in my head. It's Flower from Hadestown
Good,
because
good.
it's very
So
soft.
you've got, see, and I think that that's what's really interesting, like from a casting perspective, would be okay. The first song, guys, usually kind of opens the door. Like that's why I've said for auditions, you want your first song to be the song that you feel is your best song. Like it's the one that gives you confidence and all of these things. Because generally, if you make a good impression and you have a very short amount of time to make that first impression, then they're going to want to hear another song. And the more variation you can have, like if I were to say, oh, that was great, Shella was great, like, oh, and she can turn and do something from Hadestown, like that would be like, oh, I didn't expect that, which is really cool. It's interesting for me when I hear you, Alex. and I have no idea if I'm completely off on this, but I also hear rock vibes.
Yeah, yeah. You were hearing my high school rock band era because I guess that was the most recent thing I've done is being in a band, and mostly bands do any some type of rock, right? So I
Yeah, I would love to hear you. And I mean, these are hard songs to sing, like Journey. What is the, I'm just a small town girl.
yeah.
Na 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 na.
Yeah.
Whatever that song. But Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's way early here still. Yeah,
Mm.
I would love to hear you do that. I'm thinking Aerosmith. I'm thinking Guns N' Roses, like that kind of stuff because it has a lot of range. And I have a feeling that you have a lot of range. Like we sort of heard you in a belt, but the way that you're belting, I have a feeling that when you flip to your head voice, you can go up in your head. Is that accurate?
I haven't tried it in a long time, but I definitely I did when I did choir. We were in middle school. I definitely had to do that, and I think I was able to do that in some of our songs. But yeah, I haven't done that in a while, and I feel like I'm
So
really rusty.
when we do the warm ups in the second part, I'm going to turn to you, not to put you on the spot, but I'm going to say, hey, could you do this part? Like, did that work for you? Because that would be the key thing. If you have that upper extension, which I think you do, then I would like, yeah, just even like some of the Adam Lambert kind of direction of stuff. I could see you rocking that. Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. Some of that, yeah. I just think like that's very very hard to be able to sing and to sing well. Um, did you bring a second song?
I did, but I regret not bringing rock because I love listening to rock, but I never thought that I was built to sing rock, but because I thought I would sing more tamer stuff. Yeah.
I would love to hear whatever you want to sing. We can do probably a little bit of two other songs if you want to just
Okay.
do parts.
Okay.
Pink, great suggestion, Winnie. Pink, pink, pink for you. Yeah, like definitely. Thanks, guys. I think along those vibes. I'm even thinking about like U2 covers, like where the streets have no name or something like that. That could go in that direction too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll bring you. I'll sing what I prepared next, and if we
Great.
have time to like do a rock song that I know, I would love to do it.
That sounds great. What have you prepared next?
Okay, what I prepared next is called Gales of Song, and it's from a movie named Belle, a Japanese movie, but they turned it into an English song, and it's sung. This one is sung. This version is sung by Kyle Kylie McNeil, and I think it's just great. And the song is about, for me, it's about trying to break from grief.
Fantastic. Okay. Guys in the chat, do you guys know this song? If you do, if you don't, let's get some energy going in the chat. Alex, take it away.
Okay, thank you. La 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 la. Gales of song guide me through the storm. On the wings of a small, simple melody, words they try and they form, they carry me. A world will see for a farewell. I pull the threads. A life without you, I cannot accept. I can't help that lie. I can't let go. But now that you're gone, I have to move on. Seems like everyone is lost at the sun. But what about me? Tell me how I will know where I should go. Oh, Gail, just sing and guide me. I walk alone. There's more to life I have to know. It's just me, lost so far away from home. Alone, I shut myself in. Till the winds how they call, and their voices lead me. Gales of song guide me through the storm. Let the melody lead me high. I'll be me. Gales of song, please stay by my side. Winds of love, breathe into my life. Yeah.
Wow, that was so different. That was amazing. Alex, I gotta say, I didn't see that coming for you. Like so vulnerable. Definitely in the head voice. Really incredible. How does that song feel for you?
Uh, well, I picked that song because I was trying to deal with grief recently. I lost someone to me, and I thought it was just a perfect song. Even though it helped me express myself and express the grief, and I didn't mean to make it look theatrical just now, but I felt like I was a bit more theatrical than the other song. So yeah, I liked.
Well, I always think theatrical is good. Like, don't apologize for being theatrical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's so interesting that that word can have a negative connotation.
Mhm.
To me, it's like music is drama. Music is life. Life is hard. First of all, thank you for sharing about your loss, your recent loss, and my condolences. And I think the fact that you're able to put that emotion into your voice and into the music is a gift to all of us. So I would not apologize for it. I would go more. I would lean into that even more. I also agree with Kita. I think you're very articulate, and I think that's a rare gift. Like you're obviously very smart. I was really blown away with that song for the like you brought us in, and that's something that very few artists can do. Normally, a lot of people are kind of like pushing stuff out, right?
Mhm.
A lot of music is kind of big and pushing out. It's much harder to go inward
Mhm.
and find an emotion and stick with it and bring people in deep. And I think you really did that with that performance and that song. We have a few minutes left, and yeah, I'm just curious. Could you try just like a verse or something if you feel comfortable of something more rock?
Oh, rock. Oh my god. I like a lot of
You've
rock.
shown us great vocals on Shallow. You've shown us incredible drama and vulnerability on the second song.
Mhm.
Um, now what if like you had a third song that was just full out like big rock and roll, like
Mm.
crazy?
Rock and roll. I might be getting the genre wrong. Is Try by Pink rock and roll by
No,
any
that's
chance?
perfect. Try is
Okay.
great.
Okay. I want to
I should say
try the.
rock, not rock and roll. Guys, I'm sorry. It's like I'm so not a morning person. You guys have been dealing with me in the mornings on Saturdays for weeks now. Forgive my errors. I really appreciate your patience. Try by Pink is a great song.
Mhm. Okay. I think the chorus. I think where there is this side. Is
Yep.
that good? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
If you
Uh,
want to look for backing, go right ahead. I don't want to like put you on the spot. Oh, I love this song.
Where there is a fire, there is gonna be a flame. Where there is a
That was awesome. Yeah, I think I was worried about the timing issue. All right, thanks. Alex, this fits you like a glove. Like this to me is you. You
I
guys
love
agree?
pink.
Like in the chat, yeah, just suits you. It's just so made for you. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
I think you have an amazing talent, my friend. If I were you, I think your next step would be to find like 5 songs
Mhm.
that really like Shallow, I think is on that list. I think the Pink is on that list. And it's so, guys, I know I've given kind of confusing vibes. When you're singing and you're as versatile an artist as Alex is, it's good for her to have like one musical theater song on there. But in from my estimation, Alex is probably more of a pop singer than a musical theater singer. And I say that because she's got such a unique voice. She's very grounded in her personality. Like when we're talking about the difference between musical theater singers are actors, right? They portray these characters that have already been, established in a script and in a score. And so if you look at like Bernadette Peters or Kirsten Chenoweth, like they are known for the roles that they do. Whereas pop musicians like Pink is known for Pink. She's her. I think Alex has such a developed persona as an individual. I think you should be known for being Alex. So I would say if you can write your own music or work with songwriters, like that would be the best way for you to go. Until you can find that, and that takes some time to figure out, try doing some covers. Pink fits you like a glove. The Shallow, I think a lot of Lady Gaga, A Million Reasons would be very good for you too. A rock song, like I'm thinking again, Journey, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, U2, something along those lines. And then maybe one musical theater song. But you're the kind of artist who I think needs to put out an EP, who needs to kind of go on the road doing your own material. Not to say you couldn't jump in and do something, just like Lady Gaga has jumped in and done all these different things in jazz and so forth. You have a lot of uniqueness, but if I were you, I would cultivate your own like sound, your own brand, your own artistry. Does that make sense? Does everybody understand the differences between musical theater and pop and how these are kind of two very different things? Cool. Alex, you really like blown me away this morning. Thank you so much for singing for us. I just can't wait to buy your EP. Like get to work on that EP, girl. It's gonna be awesome.
This has been a major boost to my singing confidence because I've just stepped back into this since I joined JPAC, this artistry course, Triple Threat. So thank you so much, Carla.
Oh no, no, you've got everything. Thank you for singing for us. And like do use the YouTube, the Instagram, like once you start to record, just start to record. Like literally start to make some demos. Start even with the backing track, even like that basic. Start to put it out there. People want to hear you. I want to hear you. Like get it out there cuz you've got a big fan base.
Yes, I'm planning to do a cover with a friend. So hopefully
Very
when that's
cool.
done, I'll send it to you on Instagram or something.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Please do send it to all of us. And maybe Alex put your Instagram in the chat so we can all follow you.
Okay. Uh, it is a private. I'm currently
Oh, okay.
privating it.
Whatever you want to share publicly, if
Uh,
it's
okay,
easy,
but I
whatever.
okay, yeah, I'll definitely and my main one is deactivated, but this is the my handle, the main one. I'll open it. I'll reactivate it, and yeah,
Whenever you're ready, I'll be looking forward to it.
this is a good sign for
Very
me to start my Instagram again.
Yeah, you got your fans here.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you so
Round
much.
of applause for Alex. Thank you so much. Killer job this morning. God, I got that pink in my head now. Let's invite our next singer up here. Let's see. Our next singer is Kita Pritasari. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hi,
Yes,
Kita.
hi Carla. You can call me Kita.
Kita, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm actually I'm still sick. I'm kind of sick actually. It's been like 2 weeks of sore throat. It was a COVID scare, but then thank God it wasn't COVID. But yeah, it's a heads up because my voice is not in the perfect condition. So
Well, I
I'm
appreciate
very
that.
sorry.
Knowing that, do you feel like you are able to sing without hurting your voice?
I hope so.
You sure? Because I don't
Yeah.
want you to
No,
push
I
or
hope so. I think that's also one of the things I want to learn from you, Carla. If like I'm doing anything that's kind of injuring my voice, but yeah, please do let me know. But I'm gonna try my best to not do anything to hurt my voice.
Well, so first thing, Kita, when I hear you speak, your speaking voice sounds healthy to me. So, guys, this is like a lesson for all of us. You know, when if I were to wake up and my voice, if I like said, "Hi, good morning, guys. This is Carla," blah, 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 you would immediately go, "Oh, what's wrong with her? Her voice sounds like a frog, right?" If your speaking voice doesn't sound like your normal speaking voice, then just rest. That's rule number one. Like that's how you'll be able to tell. I think you guys all know the term vocal fry.
Yeah.
Everybody in the room can try this. If you just go, sometimes if you lean back, you can find it better. Uh, that is your vocal cords kind of like just gently the air is coming out. Sometimes people find that that exercise after singing is a good cool down, just gently. But if sometimes people actually speak on a vocal fry, I know a lot of people that kind of talk like this. That is not healthy speaking. And that is an indication also that your voice is not in a good place. Now, Kita, I'm going to just have you speak a little bit more.
Yeah.
Tell me, you said it's been 2 weeks since you were sick. Did you ever lose your voice completely?
I think around like 4 years ago, lost my voice like almost completely. I couldn't reach like past G5 while singing, even on a chest voice. So I had to rest my voice for around like 2 to 3 weeks completely, no speaking at all, not even whispering, because I heard that it's actually worse for your vocal cords when you whisper.
Right. That's
So
totally
yeah,
right.
that was really fun. Not
That's
speaking
good.
for 2 weeks.
When I hear you speak now, your speaking voice sounds very healthy to me. So kind of as a first like test, like good. Your voice sounds good. So tell us a little bit, what are you going to sing for us today?
It's really funny that Alex mentioned the song Flowers from Hadestown, because that was actually one of the songs that I prepared. So I prepared two songs. One is Flowers, and the other is Breathe from In the Heights. So I don't know which one should I do
I
first.
love we're going to want to hear both of them. Which one do you feel more comfortable and confident with?
I feel because of the range, Flowers would be a better start. But then Breathe maybe later if we have time.
Let's hear both, but let's start with Flowers.
Okay.
Yay. Everyone in the chat, remember repertoire and Fach. Let's give a big, exciting round of applause to Kita. Kita, take it away.
Thank you. What I wanted was to fall asleep, close my eyes and disappear, like a petal on a stream, a feather on the air. Lily white and poppy red, I trembled when he laid me out. He won't feel a thing, he said, when you go down. Nothing's gonna wake you now. Dreams are sweet until they're not. Men are kind until they aren't. Flowers bloom until they rot and fall apart. Is anybody listening? I open my mouth, but nothing comes out. Nothing's gonna wake me now. Flowers, I remember fields of flowers soft beneath my heels, walking in the sun. I remember someone by my side, turned his face to mine, and then I turned away into the shade. If you would ever walk this way, come and find me, lying in the bed I made. Okay, I hope the music wasn't too loud. Oh my.
Okay, Kita, you like just took us to like a whole other like planet. Both of our singers this morning. Wow, 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 wow. Um, Kita, what what did you like about that performance?
Well, I think there's more things I didn't like, but
I know this question is always so hard for people. Come on, guys. What did you like? I want three things you liked. Guys in the chat, can we please help her out? What did we like? But Kita, what did you like?
I really liked how I felt the song. I think like I imagine like the environment that I'm trying to imagine I really felt it, and that I wasn't doing too much with the song, like, with my gestures and everything. And then I think the low notes, like I definitely felt that I hit those like softer lower notes much better than the higher ones, and yeah.
No, no, no. Okay, so you guys, this is so funny. I gotta tell you, like we've been at this for months now. Why is it so hard for you to say the things that you liked with confidence? I want to try this again with you, Kita. Three things you liked, just specifically. No things you didn't like. Like you can't say, "Oh, I liked the low notes, but I didn't." You have to say three things dead.
Right. Yeah. First of all, I like how I pulled myself into the song, and I really felt my environment and what I was singing, and I felt relaxed. A little, yeah. I felt relaxed in my body, and then
That's one thing.
the
Next.
second is that I wasn't doing too much with the song or trying to make it more than it is. Like I was singing
Perfect.
honestly and truthfully.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then third of all, I really liked how I sang the softer, more emotional low notes, and because I personally really felt
Beautiful.
that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. If there's one thing that you remember from these classes, like 10 years from now, it's to be able to identify the things that you have done well. You guys, my voice teacher, rest in peace, she was a legend. I don't know if I've told you guys this. Shirley Verrett. Look her up, Google her. She was considered the Black Maria Callas. If any of you know who Maria Callas was, queen opera singer, like probably the most famous female opera singer. Shirley Verrett was the one she passed the torch on. She did like so much in the world of opera. And then she also was the lead in Carousel, did a bunch of jazz. I am directly passing on the lessons from her and my other voice teachers. But that all said, my job is to teach you to be your voice teacher. And that is what I'm saying to you today. We will not have these sessions anymore. But my hope is that through this time, I got you to teach yourself. And part of that is to be able to know, what did you do well, to be able to evaluate a performance and go, yes, I need to work on these things, but I did these things well. Because if you're not your own cheerleader, if you're not kind to yourself, if you're not building your own confidence, then no one else will be able to do that for you. You have to learn to do that for yourself. And I think I'm pushing this point, Kita, because you are so talented. You're really like at a very professional level. And I think like that's the thing. Like if you can't, you're always gonna find the flaws. We all know that, but you also have to like champion yourself. So I'm gonna put that lesson away, but please remember that, guys. One of the things that I think is really interesting here is how today we have had an incredible example of what I would call a star pop singer in our first half. Like, Alex, you are on your way. Like, sort of like, remember Adam Lambert? You really remind me of Adam Lambert because when he was on America's Got Talent 20 years ago or whatever, I remember it. You guys probably weren't even born. But he was like trying to fit these boxes. And then when he went out and found his own thing and did his own and like found the rock music, that he is Adam Lambert. And I see that for you, Alex, so clearly. Now, Kita, you are very clearly in my mind a musical theater singer. Like, you're an actress. When you're talking about being honest and like, showcasing the emotions, you embody that. I also think you have the capacity for an operatic tone or a classical tone, let's say. Your tone is so beautiful and so well trained, which really suits this music so well. Your emotional mastery is also like fantastic, phenomenal. Could you do some of pop music? Yeah, I could see Liam. Like, you also remind me of Leah Michelle. Like, could you turn and do some of that? Yes, but I would love to see you in the journey of a role. Like, I'd love to see you debut a role, perform a role. So then that brings me to my next question. Guys, what is the repertoire for her? And what is your Fach? So, Kita, what do you consider to be your vocal category? Soprano or mezzo?
I'm definitely a mezzo. Like, I've been an alto when I was younger, because when I was in choir, but then as I grew and kind of like extended the actual extent of my vocal range, then I'm definitely a mezzo. I think my highest range would probably be a B flat 5 on a head. But yeah, that's as far as I can go. But then I can go as low as like a C sharp 3, I think. So
Got it. Which you're looking at, yeah, 1, 2, like rough active range. So my advice, and I'd love to like warm you up on a good day when you're feeling 100% and just see, I'm not entirely sure. So when I heard you, I thought Svishin for sure. Svishin being like between the two. And the reason for that is you have such a wide range. And in my hearing you, you have a pretty equal control on your belt and on your head voice. In other words, I don't hear a lot of transition between you. I hear it's really good. In terms of repertoire, yeah, I'm hearing Miss Saigon a lot here, and I definitely could hear that. Like, have you sung any Miss Saigon? Tell me a little bit about what are the other musical theater songs that you like to sing.
yeah, Miss Saigon, I've sang. It was part of like a conservatory that I did. But I recently started singing. Wait, what's that? A song from the last song of Act 1? I'd give my life for you. And yeah, so that song is very comfortable, belty range for me. Anything, yeah, any like Eponine, I think, Les Miserables, Eponine.
Yep.
and a lot, yeah, mostly Miss
I think
Saigon,
I
and
think that would
also
fit you so well.
yeah, Alphaba from Wicked, like
I
all of
thought
her,
of this too.
yeah.
Good. Good, good, good. Would you sing one more song for us? Do you feel like you have hurt yourself in any way? Do you feel okay to sing one more?
I'm good. I think I'm gonna sing Breathe then. Yeah, this
Awesome.
and I found like a karaoke that's like a 2 semitones lower. So I think it's safe.
Good for
Yeah.
you. Smart singer, right? Now, could I ask you for a question, Kita? And I definitely don't mean to ask for too much, but how would you feel about taking your glasses off? Is that
Oh,
possible?
okay. I think I can. I'm a little blind, but
You're such an emotional singer. I really want to have the contact with your eyes.
okay, no problem. Let me just. All right. Okay, good.
Whenever you're ready, take it away.
This is my street. I smile at the faces I've known all my life. They regard me with pride, and everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say that while I was away, I had so much to hide? Hey guys, it's me. The biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it. She's back and she's walking real slow. Welcome home, just breathe. Just breathe. As the radio plays old forgotten boleros, I think of the days when the city was mine. I remember the praise, I te adoro, te quiero. Neighborhood who waved and said, Nina, be brave and you're gonna be fine. And maybe it's me, but it all seems like lifetimes ago. So what do I say to these faces that I used to know? Hey, I'm home. Hey, they're not worried about me. They're all counting on me to succeed. I am the one who made it out, the one who always made the grade. But maybe I should have just stayed home. Child, I stayed wide awake, climbed to the highest place on every far escape, restless to climb. I got every scholarship, saved every dollar, the first to go to college. I tell her I'm coming back home with my eyes on the horizon. Just me and the GWB asking Nina, what'll you be? Straighten the spine, smile for the neighbors, everything's fine. Everything's cool. Standard reply, lots of tests, lots of papers. Smile, wave goodbye, and pray to the sky. Oh God, and what will my parents say? Can I go in there and say, I know that I'm letting you down? Just breathe.
I think I'm cheering for all of us right now. Kita, that was an acting lesson. You straight up, I mean, I have chills. I have such chills right now. Wow, like I wish you could see the goosebumps.
Oh, thank you.
Really, really amazing. You tell me, what did you like?
I liked the journey of the song. I felt like,
Yes,
especially in the end, like I felt really, it felt where I
yes,
wanted to be. Um,
yes.
yes, and in the beginning, I really felt like, oh, my voice was very solid there throughout until I think for the bridge. I really liked that entire thing. I don't know.
I'll let you
I
think about it. I'll let you think about
yeah.
that. So for me, I'm really impressed with your intelligence, and again, also with Kita or Alex. I'm sorry, Alex. You both are so smart in the decisions you're making. Um, we haven't really talked about that a lot, but when you get into the audition circuit and like a kind of a professional level, which I think both of you are at, a lot of it comes down to the intelligence of the singer. What are the decisions that they're making? How do you like voice aside? I was so glad that I asked you to take your glasses off. You look beautiful with your glasses. There's no question, but so much of the acting that you gave us was through your eyes and very very nuanced and in a form where it's Zoom and you're really just showing like from your chest up, your eyes like are so powerful. And so like I just could see the emotion, I could see the intention so clearly there. It's funny because we're seeing a lot in New York now, these acting sessions, like workshops and master classes for Zoom. And it's kind of very similar to what we've seen in telenovelas and soap operas, in that, like, when you're in those forms, it's a zoom in on your face, right? And so I'll teach you guys a couple quick tricks, just quick acting things, which I think Kita, you already know. But there's the triangle move with the eyes, where like you're gonna look to the right. Wait, what is it? You look upper right corner, and then you look lower left corner, and then you look straight on. So you're thinking, and you think, right? That's like a big one, is the triangle. And then the other one, and this is horrible, forgive me guys, forgive me, but it's the smelling of like a fart acting technique, where like you go like that's like the dramatic sniff. Anyway, I'm trying to make a joke of it. I'm also trying to give you a little bit of a break, Kita, because I know you've sung a lot and I want you to rest your voice. You did so much acting in these slight nuanced places and not gimmicky, not with the band-aid acting I'm showing you, but with like real, it was in your body. And that is a masterclass, what you just gave us. A masterclass. Your voice followed suit. And for great actors, that's how it works. It's the acting first, and the voice is a tool to the acting. So to me, like, you're on a very, very high level of this. Now I'm going to ask you, what is one thing you want to work on as a singer?
As a singer, I think the major thing that I've been trying to work on for the past year is my mixed voice, because I feel, especially now when I'm like sick, it's even harder to have a stable and a solid mixed voice,
Yep.
because like it's very heavy here. So I either go head or like chest, so my mix is very weak. And I think besides that, I my vocal teacher have told me this, is that I tend to overdo things. I think it's like a habit since I was younger, that I kind of like just try to be explosive and like belt things out, when actually a little goes a long way. So I'm trying
Yep.
to kind of like reset and my body and unlearn all of the things that I've, had a habit of doing since I was younger.
Okay, I think that's very acute of your teacher. Yes, I agree. I think the one piece of advice I would have for you is to use more mix, to trust your mix, and to develop the mix. So these are all circular. Once you develop it further, you'll be able to trust it more and you'll be able to use it more. I think part of it, if there's one piece of advice I have for you to take away, it's that you don't need to give so much on the belting, because when you're in that much volume on the belt and you flip to the head, that's where you hear the contrast and that's where you feel the contrast.